So here's my art video. That's one of the things I just finished. So I'm going to try to do this random thing here. This brush is probably not the greatest. And the paint's even kind of weird. It also has some super tip washable markers. I don't have a whole lot to say right now. Just made some yummy stir fry. Ooh. I have no idea what color to do this in. Because I'm purposely making it messy. Just because you can't really go in the lines with some of these, not unless you have a fine tip brush. Oops. And I just randomly pick colors. Fix that. Uh-oh. I think my phone's going off. So this always happens when I'm cooking or in the middle of something. Okay, I want some of this to overlap just because. Let's see. Let's set that up a little bit. So it takes a little while to dry. I have nothing in that one. So I have some other ones. Not sure what. I have one with lots of circles. That's to be determined. I gotta keep an eye on this food. I can show you that quick. It did not turn out quite the way I thought with the type of pan. My little heart-shaped one also looks like it could have cooked a little bit longer. I think that's part of the banana. So that's what's going on right now, is supper and doing art. I do like to leave a little bit of white space in some of these because who says you have to fill in every single type of line? I like to go outside the lines actually. Because I've seen artwork that has been pretty wild. So we're gonna do some bright colors. And I'm let some of this dry so I can do the final touches on it. I don't know, maybe this will be relaxing to some people. You can think about well, pretty much whatever you want to think about. I don't know, I feel like I want to do yellow. It's not supposed to be a sun. I think one of my signature things to do with these pieces is to do alternating colors. I'm not sure why I always like to do that. It could be some sort of right brain, left brain thing where you just do it to keep your mind active, or it's just become a big habit. So some of this I'll probably have to let it dry if I'm going to use markers. That's usually what happens, otherwise my marker tends to dry up. Oops. We're getting a little red. Orange is nuts. Stuff is, I think, water-based, to be honest. And it's not like I'm buying $50 paints here. So we got a neat little start of that. I think also when you do alternating patterns, it's just really relaxing. I'm not sure what other colors I might use in here. I'll probably use some markers on a lot of the inner circle things. I would say, depending on your choice of media, your choice of colors, even though this is a small paper, I think these type of projects could take maybe up to 30 minutes each, depending on how depending on how much time you have, depending on where you want to display it, or if you're going to give it or try to sell it, depending on what kind of colors you do have available, and you know, whether it's crayons, colored pencils, acrylic. Though honestly, I don't know if acrylic would work as good on these. It helps if you have a theme for each page. Oh, that's my cue to hurry up, because I will take these out quick. Oops. There's a lot of yellow in here. So we're going to do a different color on that one. I'll show you that one in a moment. Oh shoot, this is dark. So, sorry about the delay here. I gotta wrap this video up soon, too. Shoot. So, probably if you're doing a bigger order like this, I mean, baking today, you need a 12 tin baking pan. 6 just would not cut it. I'm gonna do about 30 minutes. Okay, so wrapping up, I'm gonna finish up another one here. I'm all over the place. So we'll do some nice light blue on this one. And once again, I'm purposely overlapping some of this. I mean, once it dries, it'll look a lot better. Go on the edge here. I don't know, I think this might be a blue-green theme, possibly. I've had some pieces take as low as 10 or 15 minutes. Other ones, if it's really intricate, it could take definitely 30 minutes. So, I'll do different colors of green on this one. Figure out. I'm no Bob Ross, though, I'll tell you that much. So, let's see, we'll do, for example, this is why it looks better to wait until stuff's dried. And if there's a little bit of overlap, it's okay. I'm trying to fill as much of the space in as I can. Well, sometimes these markers dry up too, even though they're Crayola. There's that one. Let's see, we're gonna do so you can see kind of how it's turning out. I'm gonna use one green here because I like that darker kind of an olive. And if you want a little splash of color, you can always add something strategically in one of these, whatever piece you're working on. Man. Oops. Let's see. These are so tricky to do. Got these loops. Do these loops here. Sometimes doing the circular things also really make you kind of sleepy. So that's I started so far. But I will have to wrap this video up here. I'm gonna try to keep mine, definitely under 20. Thanks for tuning in, and there'll be more coming this way.